The world is beautiful out here today. Like I said, it's about 30 degrees and it's snowing. Not a bad snow though. Probably enough to make the roads a little slippery, but up here we kind of get used to that. You can see how unsettled my whole area is here as far as mud and all. We're sort of halfway between being frozen and being mud season here, so it's all coming. It's all coming. And of course the garage is a big mess. Our honey baby got in here the other day and her front tires pulled up on my Deadeye Dan Red stuff. Where it's about half frozen into the mud, I'm going to leave it alone till things thaw down a little bit, and then we'll mess around with that a little bit more. Geez, I might could get into where the motorcycle is. Well, I don't know. Take a little diggage, but it could be done. I need to get up there and close my door. I don't know, the wind must have blew that door open. Had a pretty big wind here the other night. So the next big thing I'm going to plan to do today is put some paint on the roof of this rat rod. I'm hoping that the paint that I got will not be bothered by the type of primer that I got. I got my primer at the hardware store. I don't think it was the exact kind of primer that I wanted the most, but I'm hoping it'll work anyway. We'll just see if everything stays put or whether it all crinkles up and look weird. But you know, the kind of top I got, if it crinkled up and looked weird, it might look okay. Never can tell. But after it gets above freezing, I'm going to come out here and paint that roof. And we'll see what else we can get into today. Honey baby's gone off to a big giant basketball game extravaganza, and I don't expect her to be home for most of the day, so that means I'm here on my own, so who knows what kind of trouble we're liable to get into before it's all over with. I will say this too, a lot of y'all, I was talking about the old mill across the road the other day. I talked to the fella that owns it. It is for sale, and I guess he spent about $4 grand pouring foundations under it and everything last year trying to sell it. And I found out that it's actually on the Maine Historic Preservation list and is one of the endangered Maine historic landmarks. Anyway, it's a very reasonable price on it. If I hadn't bought this house, I'd probably buy something. I'd probably have bought something like that, fixed it up. But I don't know, when I bought mine, I don't know if I even knew that was for sale or not, but and I don't even know if it's got running water or bathrooms or anything like that. But like I said before, it'd be nice if someone came along and took care of it. I've actually wondered if I should start a GoFundMe account and try to raise some money to preserve it, maybe help pay for keeping a roof on top of it, keeping it preserved. He told me that the old mill shaft and grind wheel and everything is still in that, and that there used to be a dam down there, and I believe he said there were 4 mills in that area over there that ran off that dam, and they're all gone except this one now. The other one was a big building that was tore down here a couple of years ago. He said the city made him tear it down. I think the roof was getting kind of bad, but it sat back in yonder. And I think there might have been one over in there somewhere. I don't know. But oh, it'd be lovely if somebody was to come along and spend a little money and fix that place up. It'd make a lovely little place just to preserve it. I understand the woodwork and all the that was actually a blacksmith shop, and I understand all the old equipment is still in there, the old belt-driven tools and everything. He's gonna let me, when it's not all buried in snow, go over there and take a little closer look. So I'm just putting that out there. If anybody wants to buy a big project and be my neighbor all at the same time, woohoo, there's your opportunity right there, folks. Just saying. Okay.